Okay, hello again. So we are on week 3 or episode 3. I'm again trying to post these every Monday as a sort of summary of what I've been up to over the week. I think it's fair to say I've done a lot this week. So I've been waiting. As soon as I finished recording last week, I sort of just powered through, mined what I needed, and got everything I needed for the Vexor, and it's just sort of like been waiting there. I then went and bought a few blueprints that I'd need to start fitting up my Vexor for what I want to use it for in the future. Not using it for anything yet, but just thought I'd wait till the whole week was up before I clicked done. So let's deliver all of these jobs. I should get like a little, so I got another quest thing completed there. I also picked up a Tristan blueprint. I built one Tristan and then started researching it just for future Tristans, because that's probably going to be a ship I use a lot in factional warfare. I've got the Tristan there. I'm not going to start fitting out the Vexor yet, because there's a few things I want to play around with. And I'm currently still using the Algos that's in, that we're going to come to in a little bit. But yeah, so Vexor is all built. I have now completed the, what's it called? Completed, go back again, the Industrialist and the Enforcer queue. I think the next one I'm going to try and complete is Explorer. Soldier of Fortune is just going to be really difficult being solo because it's all PvP focused. But yeah, so now I've completed that. I've unlocked this. I'm not going to redeem this for a little while. I'm going to wait till I've filled up all the alpha skill points on this character, and then I'm going to redeem it and probably go Omega again for a bit. But I should get a lot of extra skill points to play around with. Where are we? But yeah, if I can redeem the other thing at the moment. Oops. Nope. Yep. So click my rewards. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want this. So claim reward bundle. So a bit of this, and I think it's another blueprint. Got a few of these little crates stacking up now. So where did that go? Maybe it's not just anywhere then. Could have just been a blueprint then. Not a blueprint, sorry, a booster. Okay, so what I've been doing, I have been farming a lot of resources in the last week. I haven't been to Nullsec, but I have found a little trick that is working out well for me and going to getting some of this Megasite and this Zydrine, as well as Noxium and Isogen. I'll explain what I've been doing afterwards. It's not something new and groundbreaking, it's just a result for me. I've started salvaging as well, whenever I can. This is just so that I can start when I need to start building some of my own rigs. I've also been doing a lot of belt ratting, which sort of feeds into a few things. So I've started to collect a fair few of these clone tags. So collecting all of those clone tags, I'll talk about what they are in a second, but they're just really useful for me because I believe I can sell them straight to NPCs and get a big cash influx. I'm at 40 million at the moment, but that has just been an absolute slog to get to, and I've been doing some very specific sort of hunting. And I need many hundreds of millions just going forward for various blueprints and things I'm going to need. Still not too sure what the end goal is at the moment, but I'm just building up resources before I start thinking about the next steps. So this is where I'm at the moment with all these. I'm going to show you what I've been doing to help build up these resources over the last week. So let's go to up here. Just undock. Yeah, there's still those ones. Yeah, I've started sort of delaying redeeming all of these because I'm just sort of close enough that I'm about to hit that 500k. I need to make sure I redeem that before the end of the month. I'm not sure if that makes a difference. Or that 5 million skill points rather. Just going through. But yeah, so we're going to go up here and I'll tell you how I've been getting some of those harder to get minerals without risking nullsec. Okay, so we're in up here now. We're in the other station I've been basing myself out of quite a lot. So I've been doing a lot of mining. You can see I've been doing some nullsec mining, but also some lowsec rather. But I've got some yttrium and deucinium here. I'm not going to talk about that today, but this is something that I didn't know about. I've been playing the game for years. So I'll put some more time in that probably next weekend, or the next time I'm preparing a video. All right, so inside of my Nereus, I have got it full of some minerals, as well as all the loot that I've been getting from belt ratting. Whilst belt ratting, a lot of it's going to be useful because I can start fitting ships with not Tech 1 stuff, but some meta stuff. But also, we're starting to pick up a few things like these heavy scope stasis grapplers. I'm going to stick these in here first for a sec, and these compact warp disruption field generators. Why they are a big deal is because if we quickly click on both of those and go to reprocess, I mean they're battleship or Tech 2 ship modules, they're no use to me, but if we have a look, they can be refined to produce a ridiculous amount of these harder to get minerals. I've not got a good refine for them at the moment. I need to get scrap metal processing, but that's something that can only be trained on a mega, so that's going to be something I get later. So I'll hold on to these unless I need the minerals before then, but you can see that you're getting absolutely everything other than Morphite, which is really helpful without having to go to those nullsec systems and then get back. So this is what I've been doing to sort of build up, and this is how I built that Vexor. How I've just been doing that, I've also been, you might have seen it in the Nereus, I've also been farming a lot of tags. So I've got these clone soldier tags that I can trade to NPCs for a couple mil each. And I've also got this tag. I have no idea what to do with it. It's worth 25 million ISK for some reason. You can't trade it to a NPC that I can see. And the only information I've looked at online is you need about 8 of them to get a Vexor Navy issue. And that just feels like a really bad trade. So if I just have a look on, well, I mean, it's not going to be in the Federal Freight Store. Or it might be. But I'll have a play around with that later. Actually, let's have a look. Super quickly. No, doesn't look like it. Some old stuff I was looking at. Anyway, so yeah, all of this stuff is stuff that I've looted from lowsec. Now, obviously, lowsec is dangerous, but I've now pretty much got to the point with this Algos that I could easily refit it and replace it. There's nothing irreplaceable on this Algos, and it's sort of doing a really damn good job. So I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. Obviously, this will be the one time where I go out and I get murdered, but we'll see. So I've just been going to lowsec. I found this nice little pocket system, Alashine. It's completely isolated from, well, it's just a single pocket. There's a few stations in there, a few corps who base themselves out of, but so far, touch wood, they've not really pestered me. They've tried to get me a few times with some ships, but again, the Algos is nippy, I can get away. And if they do catch me, it's really not an issue. The only thing we pain is losing this civilian salvager. This has been amazing because it's got so... I don't know how I would get another one, but it's just got like tiny fitting requirements compared to the standard salvager. So if you have a look, we've got a few people in here. Don't forget, you can always like click show info on them to find out what kind of character they are. Click their description, check their corp, how long they've been in the corp, how long they've been playing. So this guy's been playing ages, and just the longer they've been playing, usually just assume they're more competent. It's not always true, but it's a good rule of thumb. So both these guys have been playing for a while. Transgress, I've spoken to some people who are ex-Transgress members, but they seem okay. Anyway, so if we have a look, we can see there's a Noctis and a Venture out on D-Scan. So I'm going to refresh that. They're not any ships that I should be worried about. I'm going to just start running back and forth to those belts. So I'm just going to be jumping to the belts. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to kill whatever rats are on there. Anything above a destroyer is going to have something that's going to be useful, and you might even get some rare spawns as well. I've been really lucky with the rare spawns. The first belt I landed on had a Mordu's Headhunter battleship, which is a big deal because they guaranteed always drop blueprints for, I think it's the Barghest. So, but they would have destroyed this ship. You need something decent for that. So I logged out, went on my main, came back, killed it, and just grabbed it for myself because it's worth a few hundred mil. It's nice and easy. Heron Navy issue. So that is a combat ship, and we've got a Hecate as well. So there's a few fighting ships around. Need to be a bit careful now. But what I'm going to be doing is, I think they're probably at these belts as well. Wow, that's absolutely insane. Are they coming for me? I need to warp away because he scrams, and he's gonna fuck me up. So let's get away. Hopefully I've been quick enough. But that is at belt 1 here. I just don't want to get caught out. I would love to kill that guy because he is one of those rare rats that spawn, that drops the what's it called? But there's Gremlin. Not gonna kill him. So let's go to. Oh, we're gonna risk it. I'm not gonna kill him because he's just a dude. But he's done the right thing and ran away as soon as I've landed on belt. Let's run off for a sec. Let's see if anyone's landed on that belt. Where was it? Yeah, that's the one. You got the Venture, you got the Heron Navy issue, and you've got... Oh, this is such a shame because that is such a nice belt. Right, let's risk it. Let's warp in at 100, and if no one's there, we're going to try and take it. So that is the Heron Navy, it's just the blooming Hecate left. And the Hecate is not what I want to be messing with. Hecate is on D. Because I'm so close to the other things. You know what, I'm gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit. That's got to be Mordu. Let's see. I don't know if I can take this thing. Because it's probably quite filthy. So let's just see what we can do. Well, I'm locked in now anyway. I think I may well be fucking dead. Oh well. I'm only doing this because I really would have liked to have got that. I'm not going to lose anything special, I'm like, no. If I just run off in one direction, I might be able to get away from this. Let's see what happens. Because yeah, he is just perma-tanking that. So let's see if I can burn away. I will indeed be abandoning those drones as soon as I fucking can. Oh, see you later, Hornets. You did a good job. Okay, so yeah, so if I come across one of those, yeah, I can't deal with it in this Algos. I'm just gonna say, hey, Mordu rat in belt. It's gotta be nice. In belt 5. So planet in planet 5 belt 1. They are tough. But what I've just been doing, and I will not be fighting them, but guaranteed good DPC C drop. Okay, should smash it. It's an Orthrus, that one, yeah, so I'm just going to link that. That's what he will be dropping. Obviously, you would never take unsolicited advice from anyone in low sec. It's just like that is going to be, yeah. Oh, lucky I got away. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave it there and cut my losses before I lose anything other than just those 5 Hornets. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, running around those. I've been more lucky. I need to think of. I'll have to look up what's on those guys because I've never seen them before, and now I have been. Now within 2 days, I've seen 1 in 2 belts. So that's just interesting. But I just need to see what sort of how tough they are because they absolutely messed me up. And if there's a way that I can take them on. I think the Vexer would be able to do it, but again, that's something I've got to worry about. Well, that's pretty much it. All I'm going to do now is dock up, repair, and then head off to take all the materials I've got up to Ursula. But yeah, that's all I've been doing. So that was interesting. Almost got wiped out by that Mordu rat. Again, you can see how awful they are. But I didn't just give up as well. Because he was disrupting, not scramming, I could still use my micro warp drive, and I could burn away from him until I was out of range of his mega long point, and just left. I should have probably taken in my drones when I saw that they were not doing damage. But hey, it's all a learning experience, and we're just lucky to have got away with the Algos at this point. Alright, I will leave it there. We'll see what happens between now and next week. I might do an extra session before then, because I've got a bit more free time this week. I'm just sort of stuck at the position where I don't know what I'm going to do next. So if you can think of anything, any suggestions of what I could sort of do to help give myself a bit of structure, that'd be helpful, that'd be interesting. I feel like probably next week or the week after, once I've got this stockpile of minerals and modules, I think I'm going to enter faction warfare and start burning towards that way. As well as it's Galente Federation's celebration day, so I might do some roleplay event or something, or just do something just as if Odavert were actually Galente and having a celebration. But thank you anyway, and I will leave you to that. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Bye.